You think you have a money problem, but the truth is, your income isn't the real issue. Your lifestyle might be the reason you still feel broke.
Have you ever noticed something strange? You meet someone earning $70,000 a year and they say they're struggling. Then you meet someone earning $45,000 and somehow they seem calmer about money. No panic about bills, no constant stress about the end of the month. So the question is uncomfortable but important. If higher income was the solution, why are so many people still financially stressed after getting raises? Because in most cases, the problem isn't income, it's lifestyle. Let's take a very normal scenario in the United States. Imagine someone named Daniel. Daniel is 28, works in marketing, and earns $72,000 a year. After federal taxes, state taxes, Social Security, and healthcare deductions, his take-home income is roughly $4,300 a month. That sounds decent, middle class, comfortable even. But here's where the story starts to change. Daniel rents a one-bedroom apartment in a decent area. Rent is $1,650. His car is a fairly normal sedan, financed over 5 years. Car payment, $420. Insurance and fuel, about $250. Student loan payment, $380. Phone, internet, and subscriptions, around $180. Groceries and basic living, about $450. Before anything else happens, Daniel has already spent $3,330. And that's before restaurants, weekends, travel, clothes, birthdays, weddings, or emergencies. By the end of a typical month, Daniel's account balance usually looks the same, almost zero. Now, here's the interesting part. Daniel doesn't think he's living extravagantly. His apartment is normal. His car is normal. His spending habits feel normal. And that's exactly where the real financial problem hides. Because the issue isn't any single expense. It's the system of lifestyle expectations that quietly grows every time income increases. Most people believe their financial stress comes from not earning enough. But if you track the numbers, something else happens. Every time income rises, lifestyle quietly expands to absorb it. A slightly nicer apartment, a slightly newer car, more dinners out, more convenience purchases, more subscriptions. Nothing feels extreme. But together they create something powerful, permanent financial pressure. Let's look at a simple piece of math. Imagine Daniel receives a raise. His salary increases from $72,000 to $85,000. That feels significant. After taxes, his take-home month might increase by about $700. But here's what often happens next. Daniel upgrades his apartment. Rent increases by $400. He trades his car for a newer model. Car payment increases by $250. Maybe he travels a bit more, eats out more often, upgrades his phone. Suddenly, that $700 raise disappears. The paycheck grew, but financial freedom didn't. This pattern has a name in economics: lifestyle inflation, and it's incredibly common in the United States, Canada, and much of Europe. Not because people are irresponsible, but because the social environment quietly pushes everyone in the same direction. When friends upgrade apartments, you notice. When coworkers drive nicer cars, you notice. When social media shows weekend trips and new furniture, you notice. Humans are comparison machines. Even rational people are affected by it. But here's the deeper psychological reason. Lifestyle upgrades feel permanent, while income feels temporary. So when people earn more, they lock that extra income into fixed costs: rent, car payments, subscriptions, financing plans. Monthly commitments grow while flexibility disappears. And once those fixed expenses exist, they're extremely hard to reverse. No one likes downgrading apartments. No one enjoys selling a car to buy a cheaper one. So the lifestyle becomes locked in. Now let's fast forward 10 years. Two people start their careers earning the same salary. Both earn around $70,000 at age 28. The first person increases lifestyle every time income grows. By age 38, they're earning $105,000, but their monthly expenses have grown almost the same amount. Savings remain minimal. Financial stress continues. The second person behaves differently. Not dramatically, not extremely. They simply resist upgrading lifestyle every time income rises. They keep their housing stable, drive their car longer, avoid turning raises into permanent expenses. Over 10 years, that difference compounds. Saving even $800 a month consistently can grow into roughly $120,000 to $140,000, depending on investment returns. Not through complicated strategies, just through controlled lifestyle expansion. Financially intelligent people don't necessarily earn more. They simply think about lifestyle differently. They understand something subtle but powerful. Income creates opportunity. Lifestyle choices decide whether that opportunity survives. A raise can either increase comfort temporarily or create long-term financial stability, but it rarely does both at the same time. And once you see this pattern, something interesting happens. Money problems start looking different. Instead of asking, why don't I earn enough? The question becomes, which parts of my lifestyle quietly expanded without me noticing? Not to feel guilty, not to judge past decisions, just to understand the system. Because financial clarity doesn't come from tricks, hacks, or extreme frugality. It usually comes from recognizing the invisible forces shaping everyday spending. So if this video helped you see money a little more clearly, consider subscribing. Not for motivation,